turn to pick.
See the fact that Rezo's back there, that's going to save that courier that was already on its way with a salve up top.
Yeah. It would have been really big if they could have gotten a courier with this play as well, being able to take regen away. Instead, it's going to be the courier from Save that dies instead as fought. Mid lane, 15-0 for Limp. 12-0 for No One. He did a decent job in the first wave securing CS, but eventually he's going to run out of mana. Resolution barely gets caught by that Blood Right. He's going to dig his way into the trees, but unfortunately he's low enough that he is thirst up, and Nico Baby will be able to run him down for the first blood. To hang around Nico Baby so much, they've taken a lot of experience. This Troll is coming into lane at level 5, while Nico Baby only level 3, but Alliance, they are going to do their own core over here. 33 getting some damage out with the lightning that he picked up earlier from the Harpy E8, but now he's going to be tossed back by Say, pulled into a dangerous position and brought down.
What on earth? We have a 4-on-4 in the top lane at 4 minutes.
Laner at all, No One. A Radiant side SF means that he's got that medium camp right next to him. He's been farming it quite nicely. This time Hanskin does find the courier.
Compared to Limp. Oh, jeez, is he going to get another one? He's just got a courier.
He's going to be able to get on top of it, stays with it. Very nice animation canceling. Tough to bring down that brew. Unless Hanskin can get one of these heroes out of position.
Yeah, just level 2, still so scary.
Avalanche over the top. They are going to be able to keep that resolution in place on top of Blood Right, the big nuke coming in. Shadow Fiend are at least threatening to move him down here in this bottom.
Oh, save. I mean, no point really clipping a Magnus, unfortunately.
Well, now that the teleports have been canceled, right, they are pretty free to go for these dives in solo. He's going to be the victim of all this aggression from Alliance. They're easily going to be able to run him down. Resolution's just going to sit in the side, hoping for some experience, because Alliance going to tank for the Siege Wagon. They will. Hanskin's going to be able to find Resolution, toss him back over to Crystal Maiden. Vada set up for the Frostbite. The Frostbite sets up for the Blood Right, and that's a lot of damage. But is it enough? They're going to have to dive in deep for this kill. Resolution will end up dying here as the body shield saves for a little bit of time, but Nico Baby still claims it, and Solo wasn't able to get a return kick clicker as well as damage dealer. Hanskin barely able to get away thanks to that Invis rune.
I can't believe he hasn't died yet with how active he's been this game. Like, he set up so many plays, and now 0-0-4, part of all of the kills they've managed to get.
Well, the secret is, Trent, that couriers can't fight back.
So. Yes, that is quite helpful.
The Rupture, bottom lane, Epileptic Kid, he's going to be a little bit stuck here. He's going to fight back and is going to finally pop his ultimate just before the Doom comes down, but that combination is going to result in his death eventually here. He's just hoping to get some damage out before he falls. Heavy rotation from Alliance, bringing 2 cores into 1 lane. Looking to be able to take that safe lane tower down and help secure outposts a little bit better, but Solo, he's still going to stand here in front of the tower, joined by Save. Is there going to be some core rotations? Since 33 getting awfully aggressive here. Finally, No One is going to try and make a TP in, but the Euphonic Shield and all this damage is coming in a little bit too late. Save's going to be cleaned up by Nico Baby, while No One brings down Vada. Both Nico Baby and 33 had to die so much, though. Very aggressive vision from Alliance, and are they still going to get caught, though? Resolution popping his ultimate is going to be able to catch Nico Baby. This should be a pretty easy kill with the telekinesis setting it up. And on.
You know, that the core player finally came out of the jungle, and I was like, why did I leave the neutrals, guys? Now he's never coming up for that 5 minutes.
Hanskin, nice little trap set up. That Avalanche is just going to be just enough to be able to get the toss back into the Doom, into the RP. No One, you're dead, my friend. They just threw everything at this SF. They know he's been free farming this entire time. And once the Shadow Fiend is dead, they don't really have a whole lot to fear. That's why they just keep on chasing so damn far, all the way into the tier 2s. But has it gone too far? Yes, you killed the captain, but 33 trading his life out for a support. That's not going to feel good. Vada with the defensive freezing field, making sure with the toss back. Epileptic Kid on the other side of the freezing field, and now stuck in a team fight that he can't possibly hope to win as he in vain tries to chase down one of these heroes during his ultimate, but now he's left with no HP, and that missed percentage chance will eventually fail him.
Stolen Avalanche.
Bring him down. Nice stolen Avalanche by Save, but an Avalanche turned back around on him, brings him low, but now the No One is back up and alive. Alliance need to get the hell out.
The chase is still pretty weak right now, though, until there's some mobility at damage, but still not too shabby between him and the Troll Warlord. So Brewmaster having that going to be a big buff in these team fights, as well as the help of his stun as Epileptic Kid going in on Hanskin.
They're going to throw out that Rupture. Epileptic Kid looks to be able to TP away, and they will be able to catch him with the Avalanche. Epileptic Kid is now going to run himself to death off of that Rupture. Solo just can't really save him too much as Alliance come in force. Actually, that Aphotic Shield running into no one, and now the turnaround as they actually pop the ultimate. A little bit of fear onto the Magnus. Limp, he's being brought so low. He brought the Storm Panda with him. Eventually, he's going to be tossed up in the air, or maybe just right-click down very easily. Hanskin brought back down to earth, straight onto no one. No one not able to finish off just yet for the slow. Eventually, they will find that kill.
And they're going to get 3-3 too. That's going to be over 3k HP, but he's not here. And they're in the pit. Like, this is where your Magnus has to be right now.
Well, they're going to come out of the pit and go straight for Fada. So now Alliance does know that they're currently doing Roshan. Seeing that impact returned. Alliance, though, continuing to get all those bounties, man. You can see the difference there. 800 gold difference in what they've gotten.
They still got no post, though, for the Radiant.
Yeah. Hanskin
in some trouble here.
He's going to try and just create as much time as possible throughout a last avalanche and such.
Pop the heal at a 10-second BKB. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's a quality Shadow Fiend item right there. Oh, here we go.
Okay, nice skewer back. Are we going to get the Rupture in there as well? Epileptic Kid is also going to be doomed. So, yeah, Troll's dead. And Virtus.pro quick to retreat here, but Alliance need to be able to catch more heroes. Even if it's just supports like this, it's very important because they blew so much to win a fight like this. Nico Baby's going to pop his BKB to try and finish off save here. The Aphotic Shield buys him a moment, but it's not too much. Alliance will be able to get that second kill, but a 4 position in exchange for all of those BKB charges. So there's the Daedalus, the Mindbreaker, as you said. The Silence out of nowhere is like such a scary proposition. Fortunately, Alliance's lineup is not going to be super exposed to it because they've got 3 cores that all want to build BKB and have that BKB.
Toss back on the Solo. Now the question is, do VP stand for their guy here? They will.
Alliance. They're just going to try and get out as quick as possible. Hanskin, microing there from Resolution. Not really on point. Couldn't get off from the Earth Panda or the Storm Panda in time to stop Hanskin from teleporting away. Maybe he can do so here. He will manage to catch Limp, but this is probably where Alliance turns around a little bit. They do have their BKBs. Nico Baby's holding on to his. Yeah, Hanskin, here he comes. He's actually back into it with the Avalanche leading the way. Doesn't get a toss back, but Limp is going to position himself for a 2-man RP. The Solo going to be silenced up. Won't be able to save either one of these heroes. They're just going to be ripped apart by the Magnosaurus. But there is also a Doom chasing down the Shadow Fiend. Nico Baby, he takes a crit, a second one, but he's easily able to dispatch of the Shadow Fiend. And this is the fight that finally Alliance were looking for so long. A dominant victory for them as they're going to be able to finish up Solo in style. The 4th hero down. Triple kill for Nico Baby. And jump forward, Limp trying to get the skewer back, but Resolution too fast for him. Saw that read coming. Resolution will manage to get off his primal split. Limp held off on the RP, faked it out, stopped it, and it's going to try and use it in a secondary part of the fight here. But it's going to be with heroes that are already dead. Spotted does manage to get off his freezing field, netted up, but it's still going down with the RP on top of that. Solo quickly removes it off himself, and Epileptic Kid with the BKB still fine. XS standing there trying to beat down Nico Baby. Nico Baby looks to be able to finish off. He heals up. Now he can run down the rest of the heroes as well. Underneath the blood right, triple kill, double kill. Double for 33 as well, and that is going to...
They just pick their targets, like, okay, we're going to Rupture one of them, and we'll just do them the other. Like, no one can do nothing but stand there and try and ult.
Yeah.
And then everyone's just pinging Nico Baby like, please.
Virtus.pro is not hiding it whatsoever. Alliance 20 seconds until the RP. That's why Virtus.pro is rushing this so much blood right, as well as the Shivas. Now the BKB activated. They're going to go for Epileptic Kid, but he's going to try and finish up this Roshan. Nice telekinesis stopping the skewer in from Limp, but Solo's already dead. Roshan picked up by no one. He's going to be able to get off his ultimate as well. Fearing back some of these heroes, including Fada, who's probably going to be dying.
2 seconds RP,
33 up in the air, and Nico Baby actually choosing to come back in. His Resolution's going to lose his Panda. He dies, lifts in with the RP as well. Nico Baby is tearing it up a storm here as GG is called. He doesn't even wait for his second life. Him and Epileptic Kid, they're both alive, but they say we have been destroyed by Alliance. That's 3 fights in a row, and that's just game.
Yeah, you can appreciate the effort, right? You're trying to go into the pit, take that fight when the cooldown.
Turn to pick.
33. A lot of sticky napalm stacks, so he's just got to retreat for now.
Yeah, and save.
Oh, hit by the flame break. This could actually be his death. It's so much damage over time. He's gone. He's just dead. Virtus.pro pick up the first blood, and Solo will give them a kill in return. He's just suiciding so he can reset.
But as the panel pointed out, the key hero is going to be Timber. And I'm a big Timber hater, and this is why. Some games just wind up like this. The hero can definitely just straight up win you games based on the matchups, as that's a nice one for Nico Baby to grab. But if he is a terrible start like this, he just feels awful to have.
Very kind, passing over healing South 33 is going to make his way and find an arcane rune.
Now, with them forcing the TA out of lane, I wonder if there's like some merit to giving 3-3 this area. Like, can they, like, who can just go bottom is the question. Because right now it's free.
I mean, if you had higher levels of wards, then Limp could just do that jungling thing. They do manage to find the kill on a Resolution here in the top lane. 2 kills now in that area. Level 6, meanwhile, has his second level in his wards, throws an aggressive one to be able to see any heroes rotating in.
Look where Solo just TP'd from. He just TP'd from next to his TA to try and get out of this tower, and he's dead for it.
Yeah, he certainly is, because Hanskin's been hanging around this area for quite some time.
It makes you wonder, why did he TP? If he TP'd because he knew that Tiny was there.
Behind the tower, thinking that's where the TP rotation was going to come in. Nico Baby committing for the tower here, but Resolution, he wants to be able to get the deny. He's going to try for it, but he got a little bit too far away from the tower, and now he's going to get caught by the Chronosphere. Fada, he's looping around that Chronosphere to make sure he gets a Frostbite immediately afterwards, ensuring a chain stun that will lead.
And that does mean the Chrono won't be back up for the outpost at the very least. So if they want to try and go for a play. Oh, toss into the Ancient stack there, Solo.
Oh, they do get the slam there. Solo taking so much damage now, but the glimpse back over into save, and Epileptic's kid's hands. Not able to finish.
Yeah. Well ready to spam that chat line. Timber's absolute most hated neutral item, the mango tree. Lore-wise.
True.
I'm surprised he can even pick it up.
Planting a tree, that just seems so antithetical to his character. Fada ends up getting caught in the mid lane as they've been continuing to try and put that pressure on the mid lane. They really want to finish off that tower, but Nico Baby, he gets a little bit too far forward here, and they do have the ultimate ready to go from Resolution. He's finally going to throw it down. He just wanted to get a little bit of extra damage before securing the kill. It's actually 6.
And outposts here. Oh, looks like they're going to get both if Rezo can finish up here. He's going to commit his life for it.
Slowed down. No, he can't really TP away.
So that's 150 XP, right? That you're denied.
Is Alliance going to TP in to save 33's life here? Are they going to try and make a big team fight out of this? I kind of hope not. 33 is going to try and escape through the trees. Actually gets brought back by the glimpse, breaking the lasso. Doesn't really seem to matter that much as the damage over time is going to overwhelm 33 eventually here. Just a little bit more is going to be able to find the kill. But now stunned off by the avalanche, caught with the toss. And Hanskin does manage to get the turnaround here. Solo's also going to die as Limp showing up. And sure enough, Alliance Epileptic Kid almost healed up to full. They're still trying to chase him down. Does have a pounce for another 5 seconds. No time dilation from Nico Baby, which would be a good way to limit the Slark here. But as a result, the Slark is going to be able to leap away into the trees, right into the corner. TP's out. Fada does manage to get the kill onto Solo.
I want to point out that I don't think a lot of Timber players would have done that. Yeah. They would have like tried to suffer in the lane, or they would have forced another core to go jungle or something. But he's able to not only get that, but then make some plays afterwards. And another big play.
As the approach, nice force out, gets a little bit of distance, but right into the hands of Resolution. Limp, very dead. He will get the kill on the Disruptor at least, but still not worth the trade-off there of a dominating kill streak going to Resolution. He's going to be very happy with that. And that sort of pickoff, by the way, is big because VP have been playing without...
is terrifying to play against. Even a core hero like Limp will be in trouble.
Save. He's going to try and approach with the Firefly. Will be able to catch Fada pretty easily. And now, maybe, well, the Chronosphere, they're actually going straight for the Templar Assassin. Didn't catch save in it, and there's nothing to be able to burn through the refraction. So Nico Baby did no damage whatsoever. The Avalanche and Toss brings save low, but he's going to stick around with a sticky napalm to make sure Hanskin can't get away, nor can maybe Nico Baby. Force Staff actually breaking the pounce, so he will be able to get out over to 33, who's being able to create some time, does manage to get the long jump away, TP out. No one's going to have a hard time eating through that armor. So they're just going to be able to get Hanskin, but they still got the mid-tower. And the Chronosphere was at least going to get like a Chakram over the top from that Chronosphere. I still don't think that would be close enough to be able to bring the TA down, as it takes a while for Chakram to burn through all that. A lasso apparently on a creep. Okay. well, mid-light.
They should be roshing as soon as they can.
Right. I'm sure Epileptic Kid's pretty happy with the Vampire Fangs that he has the extra nighttime vision. And he's closing in on a BKB, which would be really big with his Diffuser Blade. We see a little bit of damage going on at 33, but I'm not sure how much they really want to overcommit for. Timbersaw, they can go for the fast kill on Fada here as he quickly gets ripped apart right by the river. Get it with the Centaur and the Boars here.
They're not going to make it for the 20-minute outpost, though.
The Hawk is going to be able to spot things quickly. The Hawk is killed. The Avalanche is going to go out. The toss back on a Resolution. They're going to try and quickly execute it, but he does manage to get the Primal Roar. Epileptic Kid will collect the kill, but now he's caught inside the Chronosphere. A glimpse away! There goes Nico, baby! See you later, buddy. And the Epileptic Kid's going to be quite healthy and happy here as they're going to fight for this outpost. Trying to go for Fada. BKB activated, ripping him apart bit piece by piece, but it's first going to be Resolution who dies. Nico, baby, finally back into the fight. They know no one's here, but they can't actually see him because they don't have any vision. Save's going to die at 33, pulls back their Chakram to execute him. No one.
Oh,
activating into Refraction, reactivating Meld, and getting the blink away. Slowed down just a tad, but no one should be, well, maybe not actually caught by the Avalanche. Now they do have the dust. They are going to be able to get that kill, even though they got a Chronosphere.
They know it.
Yeah, and it's probably understandable since they're doing this while Chronosphere is still down. Alliance, they're probably feeling fortunate enough that they managed to take that fight the way they did last time. Oh, Limp actually gets pulled back into a dangerous situation here for Stat, but Save is still going to be able to capture him as well as Resolution with the Primal Roar. So not just a Roche, but a pick as well.
And they're moving bottom with the Disruptor. They have the chase the cat, but Hanskin, nice blink.
Hanskin thought for a moment, he was like, I'll just pick off whatever hero TP's in here, but it was actually a movement in mass by Virtus.pro. A nice Yule Scepter to be able to create a little bit of time here for Fada. He's actually going to activate the Freezing Field for the armor, but it's not going to last long enough. The multi-shot will help them defend, but with a Beastmaster and a Desolator, it's always easy to take towers. So, okay.
Nice
Avalanche
blink.
toss, but no one with his blink over puts them in a weird position. Resolution is the only one Chronosphered right now. The Static Storm goes out, but it looks like our Beastmaster is going to be dying before he can get anything off. But the silence is lasting so long. The toss up in the air, but doesn't actually save the Faceless Void. Nico Baby's now down, and Epileptic Kid as well as no one can take their time denying Solo and getting the tier 2 tower kill. But they actually are going to retreat here. 33. They're feeling like a little bit too low, and no one may be too low as he gets caught by the Sentry, turns around. He's helped by the lasso here, but Limp is eventually going to be able to take away that Aegis. Alliance do not want to overcommit for these kills, however. They take away that Aegis and quickly retreat.
Maybe that was all part of this plan, is that the thing they were really scared about, because there was so much time left on this Aegis, is that we burned the Chrono, but now they can't come high ground. And it looks like a pretty rough play, right? You're going down as the Void.
One Meld dispels. There's a lot of great things that you can actually dispel in this game. So.
Radiant's bottom
A lot of nuisances. And, Limp. Oh, that was kind of no man's land here. Needs a big save from Hanskin.
They really need some allies to play with Limp a little bit more. Unfortunately, Hanskin is there with the top save, but he has to give up his life to be able to pull Limp out of here. And it looks like Fada's going to get caught as well, because your matchup against Virtus.pro with the Freezing Field is nice. Static Storm's going to silence that one. And a dig. He leaves the healing salve on the ground. Out of Sanj, the 30% self HP regen. So it's actually way better for Timbersaw than it used to be. They're going to be able to grab said Timbersaw and pull him down into low ground, where Resolution's going to follow up with the Primal Roar. Yes, but now Solo, they actually just extended way too much there. Static Storm being thrown down. Solo's still going to try and take this fight. Spada actually fights back against Virtus.pro with his Freezing Field. Epileptic Kid is forced to retreat with his Aghanim Scepter pounce, but he's going to go back in with last remnant of his BKB, see if he can finish off that Crystal Main while Nico Baby being kited around by these damn boars. Hanskin going.
He's a greater fairy fire behind. And that dire camp, a bit rough.
Yeah, just goes ahead and does that thing that so many pro players doing. They're probably looking around the map and such. Don't notice he dropped it, or maybe pings it. They aren't going to be able to get the pick off on Hanskin here. No one nicely keeps his distance. Use there. 33 got glimpsed back, but he managed to throw out the Timber Chain just between the point where he got sent back and after it reaches the tree. So 33 is going to be able to find Solo here. An easy kill, save, flying away through the trees should be fine.
Yeah, Virtus.pro has to be careful. Don't get Save Your Buddy Syndrome. Don't start a bad fight for no reason. His Solo dies again. Like,
able to play sitting on this Radiant Triangle right next to Roshan,
but save risky.
The Hawk as well as the Bat Rider kind of kill some of that advantage as they can so easily pull somebody out of position. And the Glimpse is just going to do that with Honskin. Force Zap over the side. The Chronosphere, oh no, it only caught Solo. And he's going to get Primal Roar. Is Solo even going to die to this? In fact, it's Nico Baby who might die. Fortunately gets off the BKB. Does manage to get his time walk away, but still being chased out by no one. Finds the lasso. Ensures the kill. Immediately buys back though. They got an ultimate out from Limp. They need to be able to win this fight. They need to find these heroes from Virtus.pro. Chase them down. Safe's going to be up next, but it's only the 2 supports. They need to find more. And Epileptic Kid took some time to farm. It's going to be found. Eul's Scepter. Do they have any stuns to follow it up though? Quickly gets off a Shadow Dance. Avalanche stalling him up a little bit. No one lays out some damage. Heaven Halberd going out. They're going to try and go for no one here. He's silenced as well as no refraction. Chakram on top of him. Can they finish him off there? Should be able to, but he's actually got insane. He goes in vision. Now Nico Baby might die. Time marks over the side. 33 finishes him off. Now the buyback coming up the 2 cores. This could be the big engagement that swings the game as 33 is going to be left behind the rest of the lines. They say buybacks are here. Let's get out. Leave whoever's left behind. And it's going to be poor old 33 left to the Eul's Scepter trying to get some distance, anything, but he has no mana.
Let him go. Alliance, fantastic buybacks. That's such a dangerous thing to do when you're a faceless last second, but they played the hell out of that Poison Nova because they know it's still ticking on that Slark, still ticking on that TA.
Oh, a pick off like this on a solo would be magnificent, but he's rather tanky. Not that tanky to 5 heroes though, as Tube's tough without your Chronosphere.
Can they do a 3v5? Hawk instantly taken down.
Virtus.pro, I don't think they're going to let this happen so easily. They're going to poke and prod a little bit with the Axis. Honskin managed to get the toss back though onto Resolution. Resolution stuck. He may not even get off the Primal Roar. Gets it up the last second. A stun on the Nico Baby. No one's going to try and drop it down. He does. Epileptic Kid and no one finish off. And now they're going to try and take on the Roshan. But maybe not. They're going to back up. Let him do a little bit more damage. Alliance has to come in here. They will be able to pick up the Agents and Cheese. Can they get out? Grab the Cheese. 33 picks it up. Timber chains a little bit to the side. They need to retreat together though because no one in Epileptic Kid, they're certainly looking for kills right now with that Aghanim's Pounce. Epileptic Kid could chase somebody down, but 2 different disjoints. They're going to be able to get away from those 2 pounces, but it looks like Honskin, he's definitely dead. Epileptic Kid looked for another one, but again, the pounce is so hard to land. Another successful TP, so it's only Honskin who dies here.
Game.
And I just have to say, like, I don't think Alliance all focused on Resolution. And if they had, he dies faster, no Primal Roar, also means that you don't lose Nico Baby there, but a good pick off. They managed to get the lasso, pull back into the Static Storm. Liv does get out of his good Poison Nova, but with the pipe and such, it's delayed damage at this point. Honskin, he's going to have to come in and such with that freezing field, the toss back over the side, but unfortunately that's going to be a Venomancer dead twice. Solo may tick out here as 33 tries to hunt him down with a Chakra, misses. A tree toss also misses, but eventually Solo does die from Limp's poison.
Yeah, couldn't get to the river in time with the Ocean Heart, you know? Only.
Right, and they do have that Chronosphere advantage, so if they go out there, they kill some VP heroes, they're not going to have buyback, and then...
Oh, Honskin, he's got the Force Staff.
He does. But there's also that Aghanim Scepter on the Epileptic Kid, so he needs to find a way to be able to deal with that second pounce, and he won't be able to, especially with the Glimpse. They were waiting for the Venomancer to come up, but now it's up for Solo, who's just missing it due to gold. The smoke up here from Virtus.pro. 45 minutes about to happen. Outpost is going to be up. Radiant 2 managed to get it, but at the same time, the initiation into the back line. There is Nico Baby already dead. He's going to have to buy back a TP onto the Outpost. Honskin getting some damage in. They're getting on top of Solo as best they can. Looks like a 5 position's definitely dead, but a trade-off for VP is well in their favor. They're very happy with this.
I mean, he has an empty slot, and he's walking past the cap. I'm having a hard time here. He could have hexed the Veno. He could have hexed the Tiny. He's standing right next to them.
Yo, 33 is a really big kill if they can actually get it. No one is going to be able to chase him to Heaven's Halberd. He's got plenty of options to be able to disengage. So that's why he puts himself so far forward in the robot. But Nico Baby, he didn't get over there to the other side of the cliff, but he does manage to lock down Disruptor. It's so important to be able to get this guy down the stack. So anyway, now he's dead. Alliance, they're going to have to win this fight without him. Mana right in the middle with the freezing field. Can he win it for his team? So much AoE damage. 33 is taking a lot of damage though, and he has to be able to Timber Chain out of here. Mana did so much, it's enough to be able to kill Resolution with a pullback of the Chakram. But 33 has now been locked down with no mana. Epileptic Kid will make short work of him while Sage chases down Honskin. Resolution, where's the stun? There is none.
No bash left.
Okay.
Because he has the Aghanims on the Static Storm, he just is trying to catch someone else with it.
All right, well now defense 4 versus 4, but with Cheese, Aegis, and a Refresher Shard, that Resolution He's going to hold in his inventory right now, so look for double primal roars potentially, especially with lasso pickup onto Hanskin. Epileptic Kid has already stolen so many stats. He's currently sitting at an extra 96 agility temporary and an extra 19 permanent. It's going to be rough. This could be the entire base going down before the Faceless Void is up in 30 seconds. Alliance need to just try and poke and prod and slow them down and perhaps get a kill on a Resolution who does have the Aegis. Don't overcommit for this one. They're actually going to pop out the Venomancer ultimate and he gets Primal Roar, but a save actually coming out from Fada who has an E-Blade. So Limp will be able to get some Force Staffs away. Epileptic Kid unable to lock him down and he's running low on mana, so he's actually going to BKB and pounce out. Nico Baby up in 8th. Great Chronosphere.
That's why the smokes are so important. I actually think Ninja Gear would have been like kind of amazing for him this game.
Oh, look at that Epileptic Kid diving in to be able to pick up his Abyssal Blade almost into Alliance, and now he will gladly go into Alliance's Honkin. Does actually get the toss up in the air onto Epileptic Kid himself with the Timber Saw, putting himself in the front lines, but Epileptic Kid is doing the same, trying to finish off the Hanskin here. The Chronosphere going out, controlling so many heroes, yes, but also some of his allies trying to finish off Epileptic Kid, but he got the Shadow Dance, and now Nico Baby, oh, that freezing field, it actually just ripped apart the Templar Assassin. They've got to get out. Virtus.pro has to reset slightly, but Resolution does find the opportunity to be able to lock down the Faceless Void. Lotus Sword bounce back the lasso, but it doesn't matter. He's dead for 100 seconds. Epileptic Kid trying to get away from 33. Into the trees he goes, and he'll start regenning up. This is how you need to play this Lark game, because he knows the fight is secured. He just needs to make sure he doesn't die. Comes back in for the Hanskin kill, which is slowed down by the Sticky Napalm. He will eventually fall as well. 3 dead with no flyback on the side of Alliance, and this is going for desperate maneuvers here to push out mid, somehow draw their attention away from the base for a full minute. And they will, he will find their attention, that's for sure. Actually gets glimpsed back after the Timber Chain. Rapidly losing mana, needs to be able to get that flicker. Does manage to get it. He also has the Yule Scepter here. Oh, but he gets bashed up, and he may find his mana burned out before he can do anything, sadly. That's too Baby to come back as the tips come flowing in. Virtus.pro, it was a hard-fought victory.
I think we got it.
We certainly did. They're just going to finish it off in style. Alliance will sit here to the final man before they call the GG, but that's it. We're going to a game 3.
Virtus.pro. I have to say, I thought we didn't get to talk about him too much, I feel like, during this game, but I thought Save played an amazing game on that Bat Rider. He won.
Turn to pick.
Brewmaster!
Going to be able to jump and get some more damage, but as he sees Epileptic Kid, he starts backing away just for a tad. But Solo is going to get stunned up here, and Solo doesn't have a way out, so that is going to be your first blood. But Alliance, across the map, he wants to head down to the bottom lane and put Brew into the gyrocopter. Bloodseeker is just very susceptible in that laning phase in the first couple of levels. That's why you see so many defensive tri-lanes with him and such.
Especially to Tiny, who is now in combination with Solo, looking for a kill on the 3-3. They have the Nova, and gonna be real close. Yeah, oh no, he canceled the attack.
Drunken Brawler, not gonna be able to get 33 far enough away, and he ran all the way across the map, and this is where it becomes harder and harder to fight underneath that.
Yes, Puck phase shift worthless in this matchup. Doesn't give you anything, so of course, Puck's loving to go for that ability very early these days. You want to have it like maxed out on the earlier end. But
snowball on through, gets on top of Solo with the help of the tag team. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage. Bring down that support rather easily. With the Avalanche slowing down Nico Baby's retreat, they're going to be able to get a lot more damage. I'm not sure if they can actually get the kill, but Save, not going to reach for it. Instead, he's going to go for the body block onto Fada. Fada actually jukes him out, gets over to the side. Meanwhile, top lane, Solo being chased down. The tag team, they're turning the damage back around on Epileptic Kid, but they do manage to finish off Solo. And they don't actually take that much damage in return. 33 still going to be 1% pick rate. Thank you, PGL, for that extraordinary stat. Jumps in front of him with the silence, awaiting rifts, hops over the Alchemist, snatches the regen away from him. Top lane, they do manage to kill Hanskin, but Epileptic Kid super low. Fortunately, he had a Fairy Fire, but now with the turnaround, 33 wasn't able to get that kill, got baited in by that Fairy Fire with mangoes and such being popped. A double kill. Yeah. So what Epileptic Kid walks away with.
Not respecting the boots as well there on the gyrocopter this early. Very fast.
To get too pessimistic about a bad laning phase for a Bloodseeker, but let's just say that is a key element to that hero. Epileptic Kid is going to be caught here. Magic Missile tag team and a beautiful little shards blocking him in. Avalanche is going to allow Epileptic Kid to get a lot more damage in before he dies. Maybe it's enough for them to be able to get this kill on Hanskin, but no. Actually, with the snowball surviving, he will be fine. It's going to be Fada who dies instead to Solo.
Yeah, 1 for 1, but still favoring the side of Alliance. And they do have those shenanigans to go alongside the Bloodseeker, as you said. Like, the laning state is very important, but the ruptures, the swaps. Unfortunately for them, though, one more ally, and the Brewmaster's going down here.
We are just brawling out here in the top lane.
And the bottom, for that matter, is Rezo's just chasing him under the tower now. Nico Baby level 3 to the level 6 on this Doom. And he's making it hurt to clap the blade. Get him out of here.
That last swing wasn't quite good enough. He doesn't actually have a level of his Doom. If you're wondering about that, 2-3-1 build, and unfortunately leads into him failing to kill Nico Baby and being punished by Mass Tantley, the Bloodseeker, who again, even after that kill, is only level 4 against level 6 Doom. So they're going to try and kill him again here with a snowball in. They're going to be able to get the Magic Missile into the Blood Right. A little bit of Ice Shard blocking, as well as the tag team. So much damage, and they will be able to finish off this Doom. But now are they going to get punished for it? The 3-man Avalanche toss back. Hanskin's dead, as he should be dying eventually here. Epileptic Kid. Only cool guys can look away from the explosions and Epileptic.
Call down. I thought he was going to mop them all up.
Yeah.
But just a little bit slower on the gyro. A save, wants a toss play.
He does manage to get it right into the Rocket Barrage. Nico Baby just cannot withstand that amount of damage, and save doesn't even get blocked in by the Ash Shards.
But once it gets to that mid game, when he's so tanky like this, he can basically just run through Rupture if his ultimate's active. So it kind of flips the tables on that matchup. Epileptic Kid gets gone on here down bottom. The coil too should be free.
This is a very big kill. This
he comes in and steals it.
Well, you know,
captain's orders.
Get away. Speaking of time, 15 seconds until the outposts and bounty runes are going to be unlocked. Resolution coming around from behind. Fada does manage to de-ward, but dies in the process. But look at that. The attention has been pulled away from the outpost, where 33 is currently going to try and sneak a bounty. 1%, the 1% pick rate.
1% net worth, you know, it's good life being the Alk.
Trying to take that outpost back.
Do they know they didn't remove the bottom outpost? It was just the shrines? We're still just fighting over this one.
The toss up in the air. The Brewmaster is going to get changed on a little bit, but he does have a primal split. Not in fear of being nuked down. He's going to be able to get it off now and turns towards Resolution, who's also been ruptured. Also, Limp's going to jump onto him, knocked up in the air, and there goes the Doom. They're going to be able to kill the Crystal Maiden as well. It looks like Old Tiny, he's going to be chased down as Nico Baby running all these heroes down. Going to be able to finish off one of the cores. Epileptic Kid, he's going to be next up on the dock. Gyrocopter, he's going to fall as well. Fada's not dead yet. He's taken a little bit in the radius. Will finally finish him off, but that's 1 for 4.
Beautifully done.
Every single time, man, they hit their time. Now being countered by a 4 position. Vlad's complete for 33, now has the 200 health, so good luck, Virtus.pro. When it comes to bursting that guy down, Save's going to be caught in the mid lane. Does manage to get the toss back onto Fada, and Solo tries to take advantage of it as best he can, but there's a fun...
But I'm a little surprised by that. I feel like, I don't think I feel that strongly towards it. I think the Alchemist is terrifying right now with this 10-second BKB.
Oh, they're starting off with the pickoff on a Solo, thanks to the double damage on Limp, and now they're going to be able to block some heroes in. Epileptic Kid, blocked out by the Ice Shard, is going to be forced to turn and fight here, but he's just going to go down the primal split eventually as the snowball catches him, runs him over. No one is going to be able to fight in top of this, and Epileptic Kid does get a lot of damage in return, so they do manage to finish off the Tusk. No one almost killing the primal split bandits in time, but he returns back to his original form. Resolution trying to get the kill on it. Nico Baby with the Doom gone out, but instead Nico Baby will stick around, heal up, and they bought back for that and everything. I mean, look how out of position they end up kind of being. He's trying to lay down a ward and stuff, but Epileptic Kid with that Ice Shards, he's stuck. They just entirely ignore the Alchemist here.
Yeah, that first Cyclone again, catching no one before he used the BKB as well. So
back into the game, freezing fields. Yule Scepter is going to be able to cancel that. Limp will be able to get that kill, but the Snowball is going to be able to catch the Tiny as well. Got swapped back by Fada. Another 2 dead. The pickoffs continue to rain.
Up outpost, which wasn't really necessary. It was a 14-minute fight at an outpost.
Right.
And then a push in the tier 1 tower. You can understand, but there's no rush, I think, if you're Virtus.pro. I think you just want to keep this game more secure for yourself, and Solo is just...
Legratz, as long as he's killing the Crystal Maiden, he should be able to deal with the Avalanche just fine. He's going to see a Doom coming, no problem. So he's been able to play hyper aggressively. Now the top lane looks like they're going to be able to catch Resolution. Combination of 33 and Hanskin. Once again, finding opportunities. The Spirit Vessel is slowing down Resolution for sure, but it's going to take a lot more. And that's where Nico Baby and Fauna come in with the Rupture as well as the swap. But now you're going to see Fauna dying here. It's no one actually stuck. The Ice Shards has actually stuck him on the wrong side of the fight. He'll turn around and kill Lip though. Lip got hit by the concoction. He didn't see that one coming.
On the tip mid-fight.
Oh no, and now the toss over. Okay, a buyback coming out from Lip. Not only does he die, but they need to be able to win this fight now. With the buyback coming in, they're going to be able to get the Gyrocopter as well as a snowball forward. Catching no one. Stuns himself with the unstable concoction, but now a Doom on the Nico Baby. Toss up in the air. Trying to finish him off. Resolution with a big crit. Just managed to kill him. The Spirit Vessel slowing down no one's regeneration, but he's fighting through it until the big nuke comes out from Limp. He is able to win this fight, it looks like, as he phase shifts up. Needs to be able to blink away a little bit farther back, but killing the Gyrocopter, killing the ultimate. He wants more out of this even as he goes back in. Blink over the side with the Rain Rift, but he gets caught by Solo. Snowball save. Hanskin, did you just get limping out from here? He got the illusory over, jumps away. Saving Resolution. Are they going to get greedy? No, they back out. Limp has already blinked himself. There's so many great swap combinations in this game. Swap the Rupture, swap the Coil. Jumping backwards here is Virtus.pro. Try and get a little bit aggressive. They just picked up the BKB on an Epileptic Kid and they want to take the fight. They're going to be able to catch Vana until a snowball save comes out from Hanskin. He's going to roll into Epileptic Kid, immediately punches him up in the air, but the damage is still going to come out. Vana swapping Limp, and actually Limp immediately takes half of his health, so Alliance need to back away, but it does save
Until his ultimate's back up. But they're a little hesitant heading up here. Solo's got the wards with him. He wants it. They want no one.
He's already so low. No one. He wants the BKB now, but it's too late. Nico Baby's physical damage is going to overwhelm both him as well as Resolution. They're going to look for the extra kills as well. That's going to be Solo. Drops a ward. He will manage to de-ward before he dies, but his own ward.
Now just holding the high ground. Rezo scouts with an Invis Rune. Maybe they feel like there's some aggression coming. Invis Rune is scouted here by the Warden Sentry.
Coil and Rupture. BKB going to be activated by Epileptic Kid, and Alliance actually managed to retreat and just kill Resolution. Epileptic Kid can't really go anywhere. He's now going to try and TP out, but his BKB is fading. The Walrus Punch is going to make sure there's no escape. 2 cores dead on the data. And Alliance, they're already well set. Very far ahead of VP. Going to pick off on save as well. This is potentially just going to turn into Alliance going high ground.
Yeah, very nicely done. That's all set up again because of vision. Much like game 2, they had an Observer Sentry combo next to the Roche Pit, and Rezo was trying to go in and scout with his Invis Rune. He gets scouted. He gets hit with the Wave of Terror, so he couldn't blink, instantly swapped, stun back, and killed before he could doom.
30 minutes in. Mid laner, they actually going to try and fight the Gyrocopter just coming up. It looks like they want to fight for the shrine.
Yeah, he bought the other components with the Abyssal Blade. They're on the way now.
They're going to make their initiation to BKB. Line 33 goes off before the Doom, so he's not going to take as much damage. And oh, look at all that AoE with the blood right on top. Oh, this is a disaster, VP. They lose 3 before the Gyrocopter could even get close to the fight. And now the fight is done. Solo, as is the tradition, is the easy +1. Let's just go, well, tier 2s are still up, so let's just go tier 4s.
Let's go GG.
Let's go GG. And there's no buybacks coming out because VP just lost 2 fights in a row, so surely that's it. So, well done by Alliance, man.
Scary Alliance.